Since 2014, OPEC's strategy clearly changed from manipulating prices to defending market share. Saudi Arabia, the de facto leader of OPEC, declared its unwillingness to carry out the historic role of swing producer, contrasting the decline in prices with restrictions on production. The collective production ceiling for member countries has disappeared. Set in 2012 at 30 million barrels a day, the ceiling has been chronically and abundantly surpassed in the last 2 years. Also, internal friction has been revealed. The decision not to cut production clashes with what member countries were hoping for, which is a high price of crude oil to balance their domestic budgets. Among these is Iran, which, even though it needs high oil prices, has declared that it will not be accepting any production limits. OPEC cuts have never been easy, but is more challenging in the current oil price environment. Many OPEC producers are unable to reduce their production due to their reliance on these oil revenues. At $50 a barrel, no OPEC country is able to balance their budgets. The lowest fiscal break-even is in Qatar at around the US $70 per barrel mark. Coercing OPEC discipline through pushing prices lower may not work, especially because countries are producing below their maximum capacity. These are due to various problems, as is the case with Iran. Exporting countries' interests lie in the revenues, not the volumes produced. There is an interdependence between the two, but attempts to increase or decrease volumes against a largely inelastic demand would cause prices to fall by more than the volume increase. On its way down in 2015, the oil price has removed some marginal barrels from the market, but not enough to compensate for the loss in price. A full-on price war for market share is a self-defeating approach, and we do not expect OPEC to reach any agreement on production cuts in the near future. To be frank, we don't think they will ever be able to influence the market to the extent seen in the 80s and 90s. There is too much non-OPEC competition and increasing competition from other energy sources.